All right, now we're going to learn how to do the in-cab inspection. We're going to first get in the truck with a 3-point contact. We're going to sit in the truck. We're going to adjust the mirrors. We're going to adjust the steering wheel. We're going to adjust our seat. Once we adjust our seat, then we're going to put the seat belt on. We're going to verify that it fastens firmly. There's no cuts and rips on the belt. There's no missing nuts, bolts, and screws. Now we're going to start the vehicle. The best way I believe in starting the vehicle is put your foot on the clutch, verify the shift is in neutral, verify the brakes are set, locked. Turn the key one time to the right, gauges are sweeping, the ABS light goes on and off, and then we'll turn it harder to the right. We turn the truck on. Give it time to come on, it will slowly come off the clutch. We will turn our light switch on, and we'll go from left to right, top to bottom, inside out. Here we go. We're going to point to the windshield. We're going to tell the examiner the windshield is clean and clear. It's not cracked or broken. The rubber seal is not cut, cracked, or dry rotted, and I see no leaks. There are no illegal stickers at the bottom of the windshield, and the inspection sticker is current and up to date. Then we have windshield wipers. The metal part has not been cracked or broken, missing nuts, bolts, and screws, and the rubber's not cut, cracked, or dry rotted. Here, we'll push the knob in for the turn signals, and we'll verify that the washer fluid is working properly. At this point here, while our hand is here, we'll pull down for the left turn signal. We push for the right turn signal. We'll pull it forward for blue light for high beams, and we'll verify that the 4 ways or hazard are working. Tell the examiner all lights are working properly. At this moment, we'll have the city horn and we'll have the highway horn, verifying that the horns are working properly. At this time, we'll talk about the gauges. All gauges are clean and clear. Nothing's cracked or broken. This here is what we call our oil pressure. It should be rising to about 60. Below that is the temperature water is rising but not overheating. Here in the corner left-hand side, we have our voltmeter. We'll hit this button right here, the black one, until we see the battery voltage shows up between 12 to 14, which is our battery charging voltage. Here to the right, we have below our fuel gauge, we have ring indicators indicating we have depth in the tank. Below that, we have 2 pressure gauges. They're going to rise to the normal range of operation between 100 and 125. We'll come over to the right. We'll turn our selector switch all the way over. To the right, turn on the fan. We'll turn the next switch over all the way to the red. We'll turn the next switch over to the heat and defrost. We'll put a hand up here, say, sir, our defrost is working. Put a hand below, sir, our heater is working. That is in-cab. At this moment, we will explain the service brake check. You tell the examiner to check the service brake. What I would do, put the clutch in, put it in first gear. Next thing I would do, I would release tractor and trailer valves. Then I will proceed to go 5 miles an hour. At that moment, I will put my foot on the service brake to make sure I stop and I don't pull to the left or pull to the right. That is called the service brake check. The next is what they call the tug test. To do the tug test, we will put our foot in the clutch, we'll put the shifter in first gear, and what we would do is we will release the tractor valve to tug against the trailer. The way we would do that, we will slowly come off the clutch. Once the truck tugs a little bit, you just prove that the trailer valve is working. The valve is out is the one you tug against. What we would do next is pull the tractor out, and we will release the trailer valve to make sure that that tractor valve is holding. So once we push the trailer valve in, the tractor valve is still out. We will slowly come off the clutch to make sure as you're tugging a little bit that that tractor valve is working because it's the one that's out. And it's not going to allow us to go anywhere. We'll pull both valves out. We'll gently put it back in neutral, slowly come off the clutch. Last but not least, we'll do the air leakage test. This is performed by first verifying you have 125 pounds of pressure. You hear the governor cut off at 125. That is the first step. The next step is by putting your foot on the clutch, put it in first gear. The next step is taking the key, turn it one time to the left, the engine is off, turn it one to the right. You just turn on your accessories. You'll come off the clutch and brake. And what you would do at that moment, release the tractor and trailer valves. Once you release those valves, these gauges will move and become stabilized. At that moment, you'll put your right foot on the brake. And for 60 seconds, you're going to verify that you don't lose no more than 4 psi on your air pressure gauges. We'll say that the minute has gone by, you didn't lose no more than 4 pounds of pressure on the pressure gauges. Next, what you will do is you will fan the brakes, and the pressure gauges is dropping. And when it gets to 60, your alarms and buzzer will come on, and you will continue to fan. Between 30 and 40, your trailer valve will come out. Between 20 and 30, your tractor valve come out. Once those valves are out, your air leakage is complete. Now, you've just completed the air leakage. It's just a matter of putting your clutch in, put it back in neutral, start her up, have the examiner go outside and verify that the lights outside are working, which are clearance, headlights, high beams, four ways. In the back is the brake and the marker. Once they are verified, your entire pre-trip will be complete.
All right. Yes, sir, Mr. Ron.